Hi guys, I'm Kristina Rienzi, thriller author, and I'm so excited to read an excerpt from my re-released debut novel, Choosing Evil, which came out originally in 2014, but I've re-released it August 14th, 2018. This is part of chapter 1. It's the second half of chapter 1, which will give you a pretty good idea of what the book is about, and hopefully it will pique your interest. And if so, you can certainly find out information about Choosing Evil as well as all of my other books on KristinaRienzi.com. Okay. As Serafina rounded the corner to her building, a tall woman with long brown hair wearing an A-line peacoat caught her eye. The coat flowed from the woman's waist outward as if doing a ballroom dance in the breeze. Its dark, deep crimson color reminded her of autumn leaves dying their annual slow and vibrant death. Serafina had seen a million peacoats and crimson reds over the last 20 years, and neither had fazed her much. But this one, with the perfect color, flowing in a seamless way from the woman's body, it inevitably triggered her imperfect memory. All she saw, all she could ruminate over, was the image she hated to think of, but it always rushed to the forefront of her mind without any warning. Unwanted images flashed inside of her head as Rafaela Moreno's blood flowed down her body. Thick scarlet fluid swinging and swaying as it rhythmically made its way to the hardwood floor. It was a clear vision, as if it were tangible, launched straight from her nightmares into the present real world. Her mother, Rafaela, lived in Serafina's dreams where boundaries were few. Rafaela visited her daughter in the night, frozen forever in time, precisely as she remembered when she was a child. The imprinted image of death had haunted Serafina, a horror no child should have seen, but it was the only image of her mother she could remember. Rafaela hung there as real as could be, exactly as she did in Serafina's memory. Only this time, her nightmare was happening during the day. In Serafina's vision, the blood's flow created large blackened stains. They captivated her. When she finally looked up, she regretted it instantly. Rafaela had metamorphosed into a corpse before her eyes. Then her mother spoke to her. While she had no face, Serafina had no trouble deciphering her mother's words. Serafina had survived her share of gruesome nightmares, but in all of those years, she had never heard her mother speak to her. This time, as Rafaela hung from a noose, she tried to communicate with her daughter. She uttered 4 words. Beware of the truth. When Serafina snapped out of her daytime trance, she was standing in the middle of the sidewalk, sweat-soaked and disoriented. Where there should have been terror, there was deep sadness. She shook off her memory of the vivid images. They're no more than dreams. I'm reading too much into it. I'm decoding the undecipherable, that's all. Serafina fondled the pendant around her neck and caressed the wings of the 14-karat gold guardian angel. The gift from her father hung around her neck ever since the day he had given it to her on her 16th birthday. Your mother will watch over you, he had said. Once sharp, the wings had dulled over time, as the memory of her mother also had. In truth, Serafina never knew if her mother was watching over her from the afterlife, or if those words were just her father's wish for his motherless daughter. Either way, the pendant brought Serafina a certain serenity. In a world where demons lived in the flesh, side by side with humans, it served as a symbol of her personal protector. Affectionately, she kissed the angel, then slipped it back under her shirt close to her heart. Given the incredible pressures in her life, it was no surprise her vision warranted a tremendous emotional reaction. I can't believe I haven't had the nervous breakdown I deserve yet. As an overachiever, Serafina had skipped a few steps on the corporate ladder with ease. Now she was expected to prove her worthiness to the tune of 200 employees. Given most staff's tenure at Fairbanks Marketing had passed her in years alive, she never expected it to be an easy feat. She took her job seriously. At 10 after 9, she was still standing outside, wallowing in her self-pity. For sure, her boss wouldn't be pleased with her delay, not one iota. I hope you enjoyed an excerpt from Choosing Evil. Again, I'm Kristina Rienzi, and you can find information about me and my books at KristinaRienzi.com. Thank you.